We are at episode 3 of Books in 140 Seconds, and today we are talking about the graphic novel series, Why the Last Man. The basic concept behind this, there has been a gender side, which has eliminated everything with a Y chromosome on the planet except for Warwick Brown and his pet monkey. So basically, the government's out there trying to protect him, trying to hook him up with scientists so they can, ensure the survival of the race. And yet, somehow, there are lots of radical groups who seem to want him dead. And so basically that's where the narrative comes from.
Yeah, so there's Amazons, there's Israeli soldiers, there's Japanese ninjas, there's tons and tons of female groups who want this guy dead. And so it's a really interesting construction of female identity. And it all starts because Yorick is such a blank slate. He's this slacker everyman character that is somebody we would all know and we would all like. He's funny, he's lazy, he wants to be a magician. And because he's such a blank slate, this new world could be created around him and not be defined by him, which I think is really interesting.
Exactly. There are so many roles open to females now. It's like the complete opposite of the stage, where everything literally has to be filled in by women, because the second book actually starts with these stats that are just pretty mind-blowing. Like the fact that 95% of commercial pilots are men, so all these planes went down. The fact that 99% of landowners were men, and so now there's this huge vacuum of power and money that needs to be filled in by these women who aren't adequately trained to do that.
And so this book is really smart and really clever because that is a big political statement about those countries and in political dynamics in which, a dictator is overthrown or American soldiers come in and all of a sudden you're left in complete chaos where there's no education or structure or political power in which you can actually construct a new world and a new community and a new society. And so that's what these women in this book are trying to do. And it's also smart because it's just really funny and it has a lot of really great jokes and references that you'll just be proud of yourself when you get.
It's everything from Shakespeare to David Bowie. You might not get them all, but when you do get them, they're laugh-out-loud moments, I think it's safe to say.
I think it is. We do have one criticism of this book, though, and it's of the aesthetic representation of women, because, like most comics, they all look like bodacious babes. It's just unfortunate because in a graphic novel that is talking about so many different things and so much potential in women, they all have to look like this, but what can you do?